Welcome to Get Rich 101. I'm your host. I'm here with my co-host.
Good morning. Good morning.
I got him on the good side again. So this is what we're doing today. We're hooking up with Corby. Corby's driving up from Atlanta. He's on his way right now. We're going to hang out. We're going to make it do what it do. We'll make it do.
Get in the streets today.
Get in the streets. Get in the streets. All right. So we wanted to talk. Well, we didn't really have time to talk about what we're going to talk about, but we're going to make it work anyway. What we're going to do is talk about the guy that I played at the end of yesterday's episode, and I wanted to. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do the intro. So. Shout out to New Thought Media Network. Thank you for being here. And don't take what I give you as a gift to do. No, I want you to take what I say and add your own input, your own influence. All right. Okay. Anyway, so now we're gonna play this dude. And let you get into it.
$1,000 a year.
How you doing?
So how could he know something about corporate profit? I had to pry. So Earl, what's your net worth?
$500,000.
$500,000.
Yeah.
From working here.
Working here.
That's amazing. Over $500,000 net worth on a parking lot wage. Now Mr. Earl had my full attention. How did he do it?
Stop working so hard and let the money work for you.
As the years rolled by, Earl kept saving what seemed like meaningless amounts. He started investing $25 each month into a mutual fund and did that consistently for 15 years. By the late 70s, his net worth was $25,000. He bought stock in blue chips like IBM and Coca-Cola that paid dividends and...
Instead of taking the dividends and parking it, let it set or let it reinvest itself and increase my shares. And the more shares I had, the more dividend I had. Eventually, the more money I had down the road.
He believed in the power of compound interest and stocks for the long haul. Today, Earl's stock portfolio alone is worth more than $500,000. And yes, his house is paid for. And no, he doesn't carry any credit card debt. He's never made more than $12 an hour. Never earned more than $20,000 a year.
How you doing?
So how could he know something about corporate profit?
We're going to pause right there. So, what you thinking, Rush? What you thinking about this dude right here?
Oh, well, first thing that came to mind is that...
Hold on. Felicia's saying what's up.
Hey,
what's up?
Good morning. Good morning.
Right, go ahead.
$20,000 is the first thing that I think about. That his annual salary.
His annual salary was $20,000?
His annual salary was $20,000.
Come on, right? I missed that, but let me speak on that for a second. We all think that we need some big monumental piece of money to invest before we can invest. And that's not true. It's not true. Go on, Rush.
So that's the first thing that sticks out to me is $20,000. And I remember my first job. Right out of undergrad. They were paying me $16,000.
Come on, bro.
$16,000.
Oh no!
I mean, it's the most at the time. It's the most money that I've ever personally seen in my life.
Right.
But $16,000, really? You gonna give me $16,000?
Right.
Now, sidebar.
You feeling rich?
Yeah. I really thought of it as a large sum of money. I realized that maybe probably I shouldn't have then, and definitely not now. But that's what sticks out.
Okay.
That he's earning, on a $20,000 annual salary, but he's putting away $25 per check.
$25 per check. $25 per check. I just want to say it a couple times. $25 per check. Right. I just want you to understand how small it is. And I just want to point out that his $25 was going towards a mutual fund. That's all, a mutual fund. He got up to $25,000 before he invested that into stock. Now, his money would have been growing much faster if he had put it in stock from the beginning, but he didn't know. I'm guessing he didn't know, but he put it in a mutual fund first. It grew it a little bit, and then he put it into stocks, and it grew even faster. Right?
Yeah, and how much is that? If we just dumb it down, let's not even think about taxes.
Yeah.
Let's not think about FICA benefits.
Yeah.
What level of earning is that per week? It's probably easier for me to do it by 10%.
10%. 10% is easiest for me.
Okay. All right.
10% is what I do. So $100 would equal $10. Right? So $10 would equal $1. I mean, if someone gives you $10, you take away $1 and stick it away somewhere and just stick it away. Like, man, wouldn't you know if we had these lessons then?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we probably did have them. Maybe we didn't always listen to them. Maybe.
I know that I heard this one a lot. I heard pay yourself first.
Yeah.
I heard that a lot. And I was always like, yeah, I'll wait until I get some money before I do that. Not realizing that you can do that with any dollar bill. You can take that off of $10. You can take it off as a guy exemplified $25.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard the same. My dad would always say, pay yourself first.
Pay yourself first.
And I'm thinking, well, I did pay myself first. I got this whole paycheck here.
Yeah.
So I paid myself, right?
Right.
But no, obviously what was meant was, when we think about it, as soon as we get a check, all of us think of what portion of that check or what portion of the income that we have in the bank is going to be going to a lot of bills for the month. Your mortgage payment.
Yeah.
Minus your insurance.
You start paying your bills first.
Yes.
That's what we all do.
Right.
That's what we all trained to do.
Well, but you're one of your bills. So
that's how you say should think of it. That's how you should think of it. Right?
Yeah. So why not pay yourself first? And obviously from the video, I don't remember the gentleman's name.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But he's making an annual salary of $20,000, and he's putting away $25 of it. And he's using that to invest. It isn't just going in another account or
Yeah. And you know what's interesting to me? He said $12 per hour. That's the number that stuck in my head. He was getting paid $12 per hour. So I think that he's got a minimum wage job that's paid by the hour.
Yeah.
Not even a real highfalutin job. Just the same amount every day. Just setting aside that amount. And look what it brought him. And this reminds me, I mentioned this yesterday, of Walter Reed. I think I got his name right. Yeah. You heard of Walter Reed?
No.
Walter Reed lived his life normally. He lived his life normally, right? And then when he passed away, they had a little reading. Everything was there, was fine. And then the person was reading the will. Yes, was reading the will. Man, he got down to how much money the Walter Reed gave away, and it was like $8 million here, $4 million. Yeah, $4 million here, and they were like, family was like, what? His family was what? Everybody was balling out of control. I mean, he was making. He saved millions of dollars. I can't remember how much. I think it might have been 12 million, 8 to 12 million, but it was a large number of money. But Walter Reed, worked as a gas station attendant. Right? He was sweeping, right? And he just saved that money. He bought blue tier stocks, blue something stocks.
So it sounds like part of what we're talking about is not just wealth earnings and what we earn, but what we do with what we have. About being disciplined with your money, being disciplined with your funding sources, being able to manage your funding sources better, being fiscally responsible with your own money.
Yeah, all it takes is some strength, just some strength to do it, right? Because we still got to get you up on the what you call it, the financial.
Yeah, the financial advisor.
Financial advisor. Yeah. All right. So look, he's saying that there's a Walter Reed Museum in Baltimore. What? I hope I got the name right. But if it's the right name, then that's him. That's him, because he allotted some to the people, the people who he was involved with, like libraries and museums and stuff, and a large portion was going to his family. But everyone was shocked. Okay. Everyone was just like, what? And that's how he did it. He just went and bought a little bit of money every time he got a paycheck. He would go spend it for stock.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see what else we got. Let me see what else he's saying. If people game out making money, then possibly the interest will increase. Okay, so the interest will increase. But we're just talking about levels. Because if you take that $1 off of $10, right? You put that $1 away somewhere. You can put that $1 into Charles.
You got it.
Schwab. Charles Schwab. I got look at my paper from mom. All right, so look, if you can put it into Charles Schwab, and then you've got two choices. Either you leave it there, like a bank account, right? A little bit better than a bank account, or you can have it buy stock. And if you buy a stock, that's where the money comes in. That's where the most money comes in. Okay. And by the way, this reminded me. I was talking to my guy yesterday, my financial advisor yesterday, and I realized that I have money in the bank that's just sitting there. It's not invested. And I was like, what? Yeah. Is it sitting there? So I got to now readjust my thing, because I've got some money sitting there, which is great. It's great that it's sitting there at Charles Schwab, but it's just sitting there. It's not growing faster. Yes, because it's not into a holding account. So what he told me is that I need to have $100. $100 would be best for me. $100 would be best for me to invest it. So I've got to get up on that now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And this is money that was in an account, I'm assuming, and probably forgotten about, not really invested. Which is good. It's good. I mean, that's one great way to save. Have money somewhere that you just forgotten about, because that's what happens when we start putting it somewhere and pinch here and pinch there. So it's good that you already have that there.
Yeah.
And wonderful, obviously, that this advisor, which I know you're telling me I need to get, is finding stuff and redirecting where it should be to help it gain its greatest interest or greatest return.
Yeah. P King trying to shout me out. Get up on that now. You too, P King. You too. Because I have a feeling that your money on Charles Schwab is just sitting there. Which is great, but it's not growing. So we gotta check on yours too, P. We gotta check on yours too. All right, so tell Rush about my SAG after card, Screen Actors Guild. I had not thought about it. You know what you talking about?
Mm-mm.
You know what SAG after? SAG after, you know what that is?
No.
SAG after is like some big corporation that represents actors.
Okay.
And she
I did know. Okay.
She played a crackhead
I saw that clip. See?
She played a crackhead.
Played that part too well, by the way.
Right. And she was worried about it because she's got what's called it, like emphasis. Like she's got, I mean, to me it's just power. She's got power, right? And so she had to kind of shrink herself down to be a crackhead. Anyway, it's been playing on the TV, and they've been putting the money aside, and then she finally called last week or recently and said, "Hey, what's up with that money?" I was like, "Yeah, we have a trust fund in your name, and we'd be happy to send you your money if you like it." She's like, "Yeah, I would like it."
Yeah, I definitely would. Okay, and so, that's wonderful.
Yeah. And so I was just emphasizing to her, because I've been saying this to her for a long time, like, your money is out here. That's not the way I used to say it, but I would just say, there's money for you out here.
Oh, yeah.
There's money for you out here. You just gotta find it. Yeah, so that was fun. I wish I had the clip. I'll show everybody. But I wasn't ready. But yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, one, I did know what SAG was until you started telling me. It jogged my memory. And wonderful acting role, by the way. Wonderful acting role. You look like a crackhead.
Bravo.
Yeah, it was wonderful. And I'm assuming I was listening to your show yesterday too. And Fee was talking about having a Roth IRA.
Oh, right.
And I'm assuming that probably the revenue from the acting guild will roll into the Roth.
Okay.
Would that help keep it tax protected? As long as it goes into the Roth, it's not actually counted as revenue for the year.
That's something.
You don't have to get taxed on those earnings.
That's something we get to ask our financial advisor about. It was so fun having this guy to call, because I told you I just called him yesterday. I call him all the time. He tells me to go all the time. Sekou calls me all the time. I call him all the time. But hey, so what's up with Bitcoin? Yeah, man, it's great and it's free. It's free.
I'm still stuck on that.
Man, come on, bro. Come on, because I was stymied. I was like, come on, bro. Tell me how much it is. No, for real, it's free. It's free. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So Fee is talking about me this being muscle milk. she talked about this being muscle milk. No, this is
tea.
This is chai. This chai though. This tea.
Yeah.
So anyway. So let's see, 10% of that SAG revenue rolled into my emergency fund. Roth IRA is not taxed.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, about 10% of it is rolled over into your emergency fund. So that portion will probably get taxed because she's having to count that as revenue for the year, or part of her earnings. And what portion goes into the Roth won't get taxed because it's going into that Roth IRA, because it is, as he's saying, the Roth isn't taxed. So that's good. Still saving money.
So what now?
But ultimately, this is the question for your financial advisor.
Okay, yeah, right. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So yeah, I just wanted to point this out, this guy whose name I don't know. But really, the thing about it is so dope is that he has some random job. So it's not about getting the money. It's not about getting the money, because where I've been rich at least 5 times. And each time I keep expecting it to grow. Like, that's it, right? I've done it. I've gotten rich. I had a job. I was making $200,000 a year. And I was like, I'm done, right? No, it's not how much you make. It's what you do with what you have.
That's true.
It's what you do with what you have. And then once you do something different, then things start to order themselves differently, right?
That's definitely true. So that's back to the discipline point.
Yeah.
The same things that we're disciplined about in other ways in our lives, needing to become more disciplined with the money in our lives, whatever that amount is. Don't get stuck on the amount of money, but rather how you're managing it. And you know, the gentleman you posted today is a prime example of that. I mean, he's earning $20,000 a year.
I mean, come on, $20,000 a year.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
You know how easy it is just with expenses alone. You think $20,000 a year now? How many bills can you pay with $20,000 after you pay a mortgage, paying property taxes, paying property insurance fees, and that's just the three major ones in our lives.
There's something to be said about that, because you've got to do a big mental shift. You've got to do a big mental shift to pull the money out for yourself first, because it still tricks me, right? I've got to focus on when I get money to transfer the money immediately. Because if I don't transfer immediately, it won't happen.
Yeah.
It won't happen.
Yeah.
So you got to do it. But once you do it, it's like the money was never there. You know, it was like it was never there, and
you don't miss it.
You don't miss it. You
really don't miss it.
You don't miss it.
I don't know if this is totally germane, but just thinking about not missing it and being able to put it away. One of my first jobs as a kid, 15 years old, I was a bag boy in a grocery store called Food Line.
Oh, wow.
Food Line, Food Line started in my hometown. You know, the headquarters is still there in North Carolina.
Okay.
When I was a bag boy in Food Line, and my check every week was, this is a lot of money even then. I mean, I worked a lot too, but my check every week was about $120.
Okay.
Right. And I get this $120, and you know, in a week, it'd be gone.
Yeah.
Now I'm from a little small town. There's nothing to spend $120 on being a 15-year-old in a little small town, but somehow I managed to do it. My dad asked me one week. He said, "Son, how much money do you need every week? What are you doing?" I was like, you know, going to the movies. I may go buy something to eat. I may buy some outfit. He said, "Well, how much does all that cost?" I was like, maybe $50. He said, "All right, I'll tell you what. We got this stuff in the mail, at the stocks, about being able to invest 1% of your check with Food Line. I want you to sign up that you're going to invest 100% of your check in the profit sharing in the Food Line, and me and your mama are going to give you $50 a week. Since you say $50 a week." So,
wow, that is deep.
I didn't miss the $120 because I wasn't getting it anymore.
Can we pause?
But I got the $50.
Can we pause it for how dope that is for your parents who have done that for you? Like, that is deep.
Oh man, I love it.
That is deep.
I will forever love them for it.
Yeah.
I guess I'm mentioning it for a couple of reasons. One, about being disciplined with money. Two, you know what? We did have plenty of financial advice growing up as kids.
Okay.
And three, we probably didn't listen to it. We didn't listen to it.
Yeah. We didn't listen to it, and also it wasn't phrased the right way. Because in that example, they're saying, all right, we're going to give you the money that you say you needed, and we're going to put 100% into Food Line, right?
Yeah.
But then there's an extra bit of why this is important. That's an important thing. And you got to drill it into our skulls every day. Because when I got my stack of stocks from my grandma, I just spent it on studio time. I spent the whole thing. I just sold it and spent the money on studio time. I know, right? But I could have. That money, for those of you who don't know the story, you got to go back and get the story. But that money right now would be worth $1.5 million.
Well, see, these are the lessons learned. Yes, I just wrote right over there. Let's put it at 1.5 for a minute.
Just sit it on down there. 1.5. Just sit. All I have to do is not sell. That's it.
Oh,
okay. All right.
Woosah. But wonderful lessons learned.
Yeah.
And things that they were constantly sharing. And you're right. Maybe another lesson learned is what we share with people who are following us. Look at you. You're doing it here.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I am.
Yeah.
All right, she's saying, I'll let you read this one. Wow, Rush, wow. What a blessing your parents were. That's awesome. Talk about setting up your kids for success. Ooh.
Right?
Yeah, because you got kids. What you doing with the kids?
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah, they're all right. They're all right. Well, one was looking to buy a cheeseburger and for my daughter and some skirts or something. But yeah, you know what? No, they're good. My son actually is pretty heavy in stocks.
Oh wow.
And definitely involved in business, and both of them obviously involved in real estate, helping to manage a whole bunch of mess. But yeah, so what I've been trying to do with my kids is that second part.
Okay.
Definitely giving them some tools about financial literacy, but having a longer discussion in the background about it. I will say that I don't know if it's just because of how much information there is out there now and how easily that financial information is accessed. They have taken it and just run with it. They're definitely more financially literate at their age. He'll be 20 in a week.
Wow.
He's 21 now. So, they're definitely more financially literate at 21 and 20 than I was.
Wow.
At 21. Definitely.
That's great. That's great. Because as long as we can do something to change the conversation, as people watching this show now, they'll be like, oh yeah, that'd be nice to do one day. But eventually it'll come back to you. Eventually they'll come back to you like, wait a minute now. That dude Sekou was saying me something about don't spend the money. Don't what did it say? Don't spend the money yourself. Spend the money. Pay yourself. Pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. And and it'll catch up. Because I swear you've got to program your mind or set your thing up on automatic, because that's what he did. The guy that I showed you here today, he said he had $25 moving out. He wasn't going in every month and selecting $25 and moving out. No. He had it set up. So as soon as he got paid, the money went away. Yeah. And then he just did whatever he had to do. And I'm telling you, if he had that money going to, well, let me say it this way. I think that if he hadn't gone for the mutual fund, by putting money in the mutual fund, he wouldn't have gotten to a level that opened himself up to putting a level in the stock market. Because then you have money now. You've got money to invest in the stock market. So people always want to focus on the last couple of things that we did. But we got to go back to the beginning. We got to go back to the beginning and see how we did it. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So B King is writing in for us. Pay yourself first. Oh, pay yourself first.
Gotta remember that one.
Yeah.
Gotta remember that.
Yeah. You gotta remember that one.
Yeah, and follow it. Yeah. And constantly follow it. And it should be as regular as a ritual.
Yeah.
No matter what. Like you said, go ahead and take it out of the check. Have them take it out before you even get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Take it out. Yeah. Take it out. Just even a little bit. Even $1. Because B and I do this a lot. We go and if we go get a coffee, we'll go and put $1 into Charles Schwab. So wait a minute, I didn't say that right. So we go to the store and get a coffee, right? Okay. I will automatically upcharge myself $1. So the coffee was $3 at the store. I'm automatically thinking it's $4. And what I do is I buy $1 worth of stocks on Charles Schwab.
Okay.
So So you get it right?
I did.
Yeah. So I just buy that $1 extra, because I figured I could afford a coffee, right?
Right.
And so I just upsell it by $1, and I spend that $1 on stocks. And what that is, it creates money within the Charles Schwab experience.
They have a fund, I'm assuming.
Yeah, they have a fund. They have a fund that you can do whatever you want with, but just put $1 away. Put $1 aside. Put $1 aside. Ashe. Yeah. So do whatever you can do. Do whatever you can do, and remember that now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect.
All right.
All right, folks. We'll see you next time. Later.